Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. V here, and once again, we're looking at Lines of Battle. And this community is growing fast, which means there are a lot of creators on YouTube doing some amazing work. So I wanted to shout these guys out here above me. I have been watching their videos for tutorials, unit guides, strategies, and because of them, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at the game, and you will too. So go check them out. They deserve your support. And with all of that said, let's head to the battlefield. All right, folks, it is our final match before the big April 1st update on the public server. So we got to try to end with the victory. And it is also my first time playing a full-scale battle. Now, this is not grand battle, all right? I was not that ambitious, but I am playing a battle, which means got a lot more units to try to protect, and I have brought a very artillery heavy force as well because I honestly just want to try out mass cannon fire. Now, my opponent has brought very little artillery, lots of cavalry, and about the same amount of infantry, just in different varieties. As for myself, I have brought a very heavy line infantry corps, and I have also brought in a decent amount of guards. And I have also, what else have I brought? I've brought a couple of hussars, though I don't expect them to do a ton. I mainly just kind of want them to be a screening force. And again, I've also brought 2 horse artillery, which I'm trying to figure out where I want to deploy these guys. I think I want to deploy them a bit farther forward. And I will also have them being escorted by the guard. I want to kind of use these guys as like a mobile flanking force, get maybe some nice fire in from the sides. And so I'm going to be kind of using this main component along with my main army. And I don't necessarily know what my opponent is going to do. We're going to be putting our command star up on the hill here, because I do think this is going to be our main base of operations. Now, our primary advantage here is that we have a substantial artillery edge, though we are going to be seriously lacking on the cavalry front. So, I mean, we're outnumbered 9-4 in terms of cavalry. His cavalry is all very, very high class, except for the 4 main hussars. So he's got some lancers for the charge. He's got some cures for the long knockdown, drag-out fight. He has gone very short on line infantry, only 8 with 5 guards and 4 lights. So I actually kind of like where I'm sitting as far as my army choice. It's all going to just depend on my defense of my own guns, which I have been picked apart many, many times. I actually did a build that was very similar to this the other day, and I just got absolutely peeled by my opponent. Now, my opponent is a little bit lower than me. He's about 300 elo, but the last guy I played, he was like 1460, and the guy just wiped the floor with me. If I had recorded it, it would have been awesome because you guys would have seen me get spanked, but I did not get it recorded, sadly. But man, I did not defend against his cavalry well whatsoever. But our opponent here, let's see what he does. I definitely think that, I mean, we got to make him come to us, right? Like, there's no reason whatsoever to push up overly aggressively. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my horse artillery. This is kind of the unit that I have not figured out very well yet. Is it possible that they should have been on this flank instead? Maybe. You know what? I think we're going to start this relatively... I don't see a reason for us to push up in any major way. Just because we're going to have such an artillery advantage that we might as well use it. Okay, we'll be able to bombard his cavalry on the approach. Don't really need to bring the infantry up, but we will bring them up just slightly. And maybe we can offer some sort of cavalry engagement on the flanks, but I still don't think that'll be a good idea. No, let's see if we can lure him in. I think maybe we can just get him to charge over and try to fight us on this hill, which in that case will be a big advantage for us. Maybe we move this artillery eventually into the trees. Maybe we use it to try to seal the town, but I don't think that will be very conducive. Again, one of the mistakes I've been making a lot is dividing my army very frequently, which means that I get caught in these very isolated engagements that actually aren't good for me. So I'm trying to learn not to just get my artillery caught out in the open too much and keep my army together, which in this case, I have the terrain advantage and it really plays into my favor because let's take a look at his army once again here. Okay, he's got 2 howitzers. I'm not really worried about those. He's got the lights packed in with his infantry. He's got the cavalry on each flank. Does he got a bunch of cures? Okay, yeah, he's doing the old stack trick. So he's got a bunch of cavalry hidden there, which, I mean, all it takes is to click on them and you can kind of know what's going on. But yeah, I don't see any reason to not be a hill camper here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to sit on my hill. I'm going to pull a Gettysburg. Call me George Meade, because I am not leaving this high ground. Oh, man. Now, what possible approaches could my opponent take? He'll be in the open here. He'll have town cover with this approach, but he will take fire coming down the road. This hill, if I pull back this right wing, I would still get plenty of open ground. Yeah, this map does kind of play into my favor because I do have the option to just kind of bombard him from, I don't know, kind of the outside, I guess. But we'll have to see what we do here. Maybe, I don't know what we do here, but we're going to make the most of it. That is for absolute sure. Let's see. We have a couple of targets we can shoot at. Let's see here. I mean, these aren't going to be great targets, but they're better than nothing. Do we move up? Maybe we move them up. Yeah, let's do like a very quick move up. Just get them in range, hammer them a bit, and then we'll pull back. We'll bring these cavalry around. We'll bring, I think maybe it's time to split up our infantry at least a little bit. So we'll go right flank. We'll go, let's see. No, that's not the right flank. It's the left flank. What? Gosh, I'm an idiot. This is the right flank. Okay, right flank. And then reserves. So that way all of our cannons have at least a token amount of defense. This cav is going for a wide outflanking maneuver, which I'm not super worried about. And we'll have to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we just are able to hit his howitzers coming through the town. I mean, they are going to be stacked up, but that damage is not going to be overly effective, I don't think. But I'm hoping I can kind of Zerg rush in, because what I want to do here is I kind of want to Zerg rush in with my horse artillery, get some shots, and then pull them back to the main line before there's a tremendous engagement. Okay, wow, he is just Zerg rushing. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Shoot. Oh boy, what's going to be the better target? I think these guys will be the better target. And let's see, how much cover will they have? Not a ton yet. Hit those guys on the hill. Hit those guys. And make sure our guards are in defense. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below on if I'm defending my horse artillery correctly. The horse artillery is the one unit that I'm still trying to figure out, and I still don't know if I'm using them correctly. So let me know in the comments below. Are horse artillery meant to kind of rush up and just shoot the enemy and then run away, or is there a better use for them that I could be doing? And reserve infantry staying in the reserve, because why not? And cavalry going around. And again, I want to maintain keeping my men as one unit as much as possible. Okay, we've done a decent amount of damage, 45 kills to our 0, which I do like that. I mean, kills are kills. And when we can get them for free, we're absolutely going to take them. But let's see what he does. Come on, let me win my first battle. After losing, God, that loss was so, maybe I can dig up the replay. You know what? I'm going to dig up the replay and check out how badly I lost this battle. Watch this. Okay, see what I mean? It was terrible. So just to let you know, okay, because I think, you know, if I end up winning this battle, people might say, oh man, he's only uploaded victories. But trust me, I suffer far more defeats than victories on this field of battle. If you watched my last live stream, you would know that to be true. I played Hawk and I just got absolutely owned, but I learned so many good things too. Like he taught me about, you know, the importance of getting artillery into, you know, those more effective ranges. So, you know, you guys know that artillery has 3 ranges, and the more you can get them into those closer ranges, the better it is. Okay, wow, this advance is coming, and it's coming hard. Boy, we don't want to take an engagement here, because that would be ceding all of the good ground to our opponent. So I think at this point, maybe we begin a retreat. Yeah, okay. I think that's what we do. We begin a slow retreat to the hills, and we just take up our vantage point there. I'm very tempted to leave that horse artillery for one more turn, just as a way of like maybe getting a good engagement, but I don't think that would be a very smart idea. So yeah, pull everything back to the trees. See just how far he will come with this engagement. And I mean, if we can get him to come all the way over, we will absolutely take that. And then more of these guys in reserve. He's gonna leave just his cavalry on my left, which I like. But I don't want to necessarily take Lancers head on, is my problem. Let's maybe start peppering them with this one gun. And let's leave the cavalry, let's spread out our cav a little bit. Let's not leave them so bunched up. And maybe we start moving, maybe move these infantry more towards the tree line, because that would be the ideal place to get an engagement. Or do we move them all the way up? Try to catch him at the river? Let's try that. Let's try to catch him at the river and just run distraction. But let's leave our cavalry. They'll have the chance to catch up if we really need them to. Let's see. Let's spread out these infantry. And more infantry in the center. And these 2 in reserves to plug gaps, because we won't want to leave the entire rear exposed. Okay, we're still shooting. We're still doing damage. I like that. Good. Yeah, I like where we're at. Okay. We will take that engagement. Our shots that we're going to start getting are not ideal. We've done 118 casualties. He's going to be moving through a lot of cover. Now, we do have a nice hill vantage point, so I guess there's that. But we see the temptation would be to charge into this hill and take him head on, but that's exactly, I think, the engagement he wants. So we're not going to give him that. We're not going to give him that engagement in the town, because that'll just play to the advantage of his light infantry. So we're going to make him come and attack us at a place of our choosing. And oh, yes, he's going to continue advancing, and we're going to get a lot of open ground to hit his units on. Okay, he is going to use those guys. Ooh, no, I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit my own guys. And we're just going to keep advancing with our infantry. Man, I wonder if we could catch him at that river crossing. Just kind of wall off this part of the map. Just give him less room to maneuver. That is a lot of cavalry. That's 5 cav and only 3 infantry. Maybe we move up 1 more. But they will have artillery support as well, so. This flank, honestly, is going to need very little guarding. So I'm going to start pushing these guys forward. And this flank absolutely needs to be strengthened. Let's see. Let's get you guys planted in the tree line. And let's get you guys advanced to move up. That guard is fine. That guard move aside. That guard move aside. That guard move aside. And these guys will be... Ooh, can we get you set up within one turn? Oh, maybe we can. I believe we can. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, good. This is all good. This is an engagement that we would want. Maybe we don't bring these guys up quite yet. No. And then where's that cavalry force at? It's still kind of doing a wide outflanking maneuver, which doesn't have me super worried. I think we'll just kind of create a mock fishhook here. Let's see. Yep, we have enough infantry to strengthen the center. He's got 2 hussars, 2 cures. Yeah, nothing of significant worry at the moment, because our horse artillery will be set up in the forest. Yeah, we have a really nice defensive position here, and I'm almost going to start using... I'm going to use this infantry, these 2 corps, as just a sort of wheeling motion, because he's only got 1 infantry defending here, and we'll just kind of slowly close the gap. Meanwhile, this can be sort of an isolated fight, which I do think we'll win, but I am going to leave 1 infantry in reserve to protect the artillery, 1 infantry here in reserve, and I like it. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay, continuing to move across the open plain, and our heavy artillery build is looking muy good. Can't speak Spanish. Let's see. Yep, hit those units coming out of the trees. Hit these units. Actually, no, focus on those guards, please. You know what? Let's just concentrate. Let's do a concentration of artillery. Let's pose at least a somewhat threatening flank there. This guy's not really going to have much purpose in the line, so let's pull him back as reserves. These guys can be... Actually, no, they can also pull back. So we're kind of creating a fishhook inside of a fishhook here. Let's see. Do we use this guard as a screen? Maybe? No, let's not let him be isolated. No cav support here. So we could win an isolated engagement over here, which I like. So let's do that. These guys, I think he's just gonna flat out charge, which I like that as well. What do we do with our cav though? Let's see. I just don't know, like, because, I mean, we could lose this engagement, and that would not be good. Let's see. Yep. Let's just continue to fire. Let's see. I don't know. Don't want to take those cav head on. Let's peel 1 off, 1 back. And then we can try to close the net. Yeah, I like that. I like that move a lot. His infantry are taking a lot of damage over here. You know, I wanted to kill this 1 infantry, but that might be a bit of a red herring. So let's pull this guy back. I mean, no need. We really don't need to focus that hard to kill 1 infantry unit. All the cannons are firing. Interior lines are looking great. A lot of open ground that he's going to have to cover here. And he's lost a lot of men, 264 already. A lot of organization being lost on some pretty valuable units as well. Guard is going to anchor the right flank, so these cav do not scare me whatsoever. And so as long as we don't face too much threat on our left, we should be okay. But if I treat this engagement too sloppily, we could suffer some major losses. But enough infantry is there to just slowly pin him down. Let's take a look. Okay, yes. Okay. So, oh, perfect. So he's moved a lot of his cav into the woods. Let's take this engagement. I want this. Okay, let's fight him in the woods where my infantry are going to do far better. Yes, just pin him down. Like, if we lose this cavalry, great. Just pin down as much of it as we can. Oh, and look at that fire, ladies and gentlemen. It probably won't do much with the trees, but... All right, so this infantry is safe. So let's get him to seal the net. Keep this guy by our cannons. And what else can we do here? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the overlapping fire is real. Let's see. Let's push these infantry up. Maybe we can get his lights in a direct engagement, which would be wonderful. Yes. Put a lot of focus onto that center. Pull these guys back. And again, continue to just kind of close the net here. Good, good, good. I like that a lot. Now, what are his cav going to do? I think he's just going to go for a full-on charge. If I'm being quite frank, which in that case, I like our chances. Okay, these guys are moving out. This cav, I want to face him. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, we're taking a very nice fight here. Nice enough that I almost want to pull off even more of this infantry, but I don't think we're quite safe to do that yet. How many of these can we hit? Actually, yeah. Okay. Nope. We got to utilize our canister more. See, this is one of the things I'm learning is don't just shoot the units that get the most stars. Utilize your canister. Yep. Hit those. Hit those. Actually, we won't hit anybody if we use that. Okay. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't charge in. Maybe we just shoot. And let the canister do its job. Yeah, I think that's what we do. That guard can shoot. And perfect. Oh no, what did I do? Good. Good, good, good. All right, this is looking nice. Nice little fishhook here. Yeah, I'm not super worried. We just, the fact that he went into the woods is excellent for us. Maybe he doesn't know about the debuff to Cav who are in wooded areas. Do you think that's the problem? It might be. Now, granted, my cannon isn't going to do a ton of damage, but I mean, that's a lot of flank fire that he's going to be taking. He might try to pull them back, but in that case, I mean, yeah, like this distraction that we're running is going quite well. All right. Ooh, nope. Cancel that. So let's see. What do we have here? Okay, we got to charge these guys in. Charge this infantry in. Continue pursuing. Pursue. Okay, he's definitely going to go for my gun here. So let's pull that one forward. Replace it. Bring up some reserves. And now let's take a look at the main line. The main line is looking good. Good. Shoot. Shoot. Where can we fill gaps in here? Honestly, let's charge that artillery. And let's charge this infantry. Let's charge that infantry. Let's charge forward there. Let's continue to bombard. Let's shoot. Let's shoot. Okay, I think he's just going to charge with all this light infantry, which in that case, honestly, let's not relegate that to a shooting match. Let's use our guard and take advantage of their superior melee. Okay, he wants to take a cav engagement here. I'll let him take this cav, but I'm not going to let him engage the other one because I want to be able to have something to intercept those curs if they continue coming forward. All right, shooting there. Okay, and where can this guy go? He can just continue to hammer over here. Maybe weaken that guard unit. I love that. Do we like where we're at? Maybe we can run that cav out, intercept with the infantry. It's possible. It's not probable, but it is possible. Let's see. Maybe we can skirt him through there instead. And then that infantry closes in. Take that. Now, if he curls around and just tries to hit that cav, that's perfect. Because, I mean, that's a fight that, yes, I want to win, but this main engagement is far more important to me. And I think we're doing well. Let's send this guy over to fill the gap. And keep a couple of reserves here. Yeah, I want to bring this guy forward too. Good, good. We still have enough reserves. I'm not worried yet. He's taken significant losses in a lot of his infantry. Now, is he going to be able to push anything in? I don't know. Okay, wow. So, full envelopment on the way. Okay, he's lost 2 units here so far. I've got on one of his howitzers. Oh, man. Okay, let's break that. Let's head in there. Let's see, where else are we going to need reinforcement? Yeah, he's just full on barreling in at this point, which, I mean, I'll take that. Now, I will probably lose this horse artillery, but I mean, he's charging guards with lights, so I think this is an engagement we'll win quite handily. Let's bring this guy down, because I get a feeling he's just going to try to wrap around with that cur. And maybe, yeah, let's shoot through the gap with that hussar and see. Maybe we can get through that gap. We'll see. What can we hit over here? That's not our own men. We can hit that howitzer. That's not really valuable. This cannon needs to be brought forward. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring him forward even more. And how does this fight look? Not bad. It's not terrible. So he's gone for like a full wrap on all of my men here. This hussar got out. And let's bring it back in. I just want to continue to pin things down is all I want to do. I want to give my men time to win this engagement, which I think with a couple of turns they will. Because that's a lot of concentrated artillery fire. He's got a lot of weak org units. Yeah. I mean, I think this is just a case of my build just was more suited to the map than his own. I really think that's the case. I see a potential gap here, so let's send one over there. 2 guards against 1. That's going to be a bit tricky. So, I mean, this is a very powerful push on the bottom. But his center, I get the feeling that his center is going to crack before this can make a full push. But let's take a look at the stats. Yeah, we're doing quite well when it comes to losses as well. These are all just fights to pin him down. We've got plenty of reserves left. Let's bring one of those guys over. And one of these guys over as well. Yeah, looks good. Let's continue to just bombard, use our hill, use our trees. I really want to see, I'm going to focus on how much damage we do to this center line here. I need a lot of these units in the center to crack. So we'll have to see. Oh, I need that artillery to do some work. Come on, horse guns. We're probably going to lose you, but at least we can flood in once we've lost you. We got one of his howitzers locked down. Love that. Okay. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, quite a bit of damage. So, okay, so he's going to just shoot my horse artillery, which is fine. I think I'm going to begin wrapping around his units as well, while also making sure our interior lines are held up. Actually, you know what? Let's form a new line here so that if they do break through, they'll just have to be faced with that line instead. Okay, yeah, I knew he was going to try to wrap around with that cur. Oh, we did get one around the flank. Excellent. Let's wrap around with that as well. Actually, make that a fire in advance order, I think. Let's see. More units to hit. Oh boy. We're not in the best position with our 12 pounders anymore. I don't want to be hitting a bunch of my own men. Gosh, we really can't hit anything at this point. Maybe we move them forward. Yeah, this is a big mistake I'm making here. This is not ideal placement of artillery. Let's see. Let's just shoot. Continue to make the barrel for them to fire in. And we had a major win on this left flank. I mean, that's a lot of points wrapped up in Lancers that he just lost there. This guy can be sent over. This guy, yep, can shoot there. Good. Probably going to lose this horse artillery in the center. Probably going to lose this guard, but these two guards are going to win their engagement with a little bit of support. Well, I mean, this guard is. This guard might not. Let's see. And these are all of his guards. Fairly well wrapped up. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. You know what? Maybe let's run this Hussar out instead. And maybe kind of do a full envelopment here. Because we're going to need some cav to start cleaning up routed units. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This cav is engaged. Might lose there, but that's not overly troublesome. What to do with you, my friend? Honestly, you can begin pushing your way to the main engagement. Okay, awesome. Again, I want to keep my eyes focused on the center here. They will break in the center. In the center, they will break. Extra points to you if you can tell me what movie that's from. All right, come on. Come on. Come on, Big Shirleys. Fire those cannonballs. Do not disappoint me. Uh-oh. Oh, did he concede? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a win! Awesome! Hey, our final day on the regular server, and we were able to pull out a victory. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my first battle. The last thing remains, the grand battle, which has me very, very nervous. But I guess I'll have to play that on the new updated version of Lines of Battle coming out in just a couple of days. I hope to see you there. I'm thinking about live streaming that night and playing a bunch of matches. We'll have to see. But guys, after this, I am going to have the replay of the battle afterwards, because some people were asking to see the replay before the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed that. But until I see you again on the fields of battle, have a great day. Have a great life. See you later.